Perfect. I think we're live at this point. So welcome everyone to our weekly Wednesday AMA sessions. Today we're excited to have ITSMYNE Guild and Atharva from like the guild leader to present about the project opportunities here. So thank you for coming. And I'm curious to hear more about the opportunities that you already posted on Discord, I think.
Yeah, thanks, Sophia. Thank you for giving us this platform. And what I would, I think what I can do is that I can take the first 2-3 minutes to give a quick overview about what ITSMYNE is, and then I will come into the specifics about which tasks are available and what has been posted.
Yeah, I think that would be perfect. Like to first outline like what the guild is about and what the platform is about itself, because I think it would be nice to shed some light on that, and then we can indeed discuss more opportunities with projects and on Sandbox and like how we can engage people, and then if we have more questions from our audience, we can answer to that as well. So yeah, it's a perfect flow. I think the floor is yours in that case.
Cool, thanks. I'm going to share my screen. Just let me know when you can see the deck I'm about to show.
Yes.
Do you see it, Sophia?
Yes, it's working.
Cool. So the company's name is NFT Labs, and our product name is ITSMYNE. The guild which we have made on here is also called the ITSMYNE Guild, and the guild's function is basically to help the ITSMYNE product with whatever marketing and development support is needed. So the broad context is that currently, if you look at the NFT market, right, and this is especially true for sports and NFTs, what happens is that people buy these NFTs on marketplaces like Top Shot, OpenSea, Rarible, and so on. But all of the social chatter around these NFTs, so all the talking, bragging, gossiping, the tips, what to buy, what to sell, what to hold, all of this talk happens on social media, and primarily on Discord, Twitter, Telegram, and so on. So the simple idea behind ITSMYNE is to just combine the trading and the talking into one single product, so that people who are enthusiasts of such NFTs don't have to be split into separate, disconnected platforms. And what that makes us is that it makes us a social plus marketplace for officially licensed sports NFTs, which means that on the ITSMYNE app, what people have access to is a very curated selection of sports NFTs that have been directly posted by teams, athletes, clubs, and federations. Normal people cannot just come and mint an NFT, but once they have purchased it, the resale can happen from within the community itself. And it is a mobile-first product, very easy to use. We are building this for the Web 2 audiences, and the entire business model of ITSMYNE is not catered towards the crypto whale community. It is rather catered to the Web 2.0 audience, which will inevitably come into the Web 3.0 ecosphere. To make it easy for these guys to use it, we are actually building it as a mobile first product. There is a custodial wallet system, so people can simply maintain an account on ITSMYNE with their email and password. There is no need for MetaMask or any private key and so on. We are accepting payments in fiat, crypto, both, and it's a very easy and user friendly experience. And what I will quickly show is a 20-second demo of how the product actually works, so that people have a better sense of what I've been speaking about. Yeah. So this is the team behind ITSMYNE. It is 4 of us co-founders, but for the ITSMYNE Guild, I am the one who's most active, most directly. We also have some good advisors on board. Kevin, one of our advisors, has experience working with other dApps who have also built on Near. And the entire context behind making ITSMYNE a social plus product is there is data by this VC fund and Andreessen Horowitz, which is also one of the investors in the Near protocol, that if you build a social plus product, even though it is more difficult to get the community initially, once you have the community, your valuation, you have a big delta in valuation compared to a non-social counterpart. And one of the most popular examples, which most of us might be familiar with, is in the gaming ecosystem, where we have two famous games, Assassin's Creed and Fortnite. Assassin's Creed is a great franchise. It has a 300 million valuation, but then their social counterpart, Fortnite, has a valuation of 28 billion. So it's just a massive difference. And this is because if you have a social plus product, you're likely to have better growth loops, which lead to better user engagement, which leads to better retention, and ultimately creates a more defensible business model. So this is all best case scenario if all things go as per plan. But that is the path which we want to tread on as much as possible. So effectively, what the ITSMYNE guild is that it is a guild meant to support the ITSMYNE ecosystem, which has a curated community of initially sports fans. It's a green NFT platform because they are building on the Near blockchain, which is certified climate neutral, and it is inclusive for both crypto native and non-crypto native audiences because of the custodial wallet system for storage and because of the ability to pay in crypto or fiat. Because we're talking about sports NFTs specifically, the NFTs are of three types. There are your collectibles, utilities, and fan tokens. Just for some quick clarification, collectibles are these basketball moments which you see on NBA Top Shot or any other memorable moments in sports history. Utility NFTs are NFTs of items which can be used in metaverse application. So, for example, think about Mike Tyson. If he creates a NFT of his boxing gloves, you can potentially use that boxing glove NFT in a boxing game, and that becomes a utility NFT in that case. Then we have fan tokens, which basically enable sports brands to bridge NFTs with real world experiences. One of the most famous use cases of fan tokens is that they are used to give token holders the rights to vote on team decisions. This is our technology stack. Near is the foundation. We are building on the Near blockchain, specifically on Aurora EVM, to make the NFTs portable to Ethereum. Filecoin is where the NFTs get stored. We're working with MoonPay, who's also very closely associated with Near for the payment part of things. Because it's a mobile-first product, we are looking at React Native as the front end. We've been lucky that so far we have had some good traction and validation from the investment community as well as the larger startup ecosystem. Just for some context, we are backed by Protocol Labs, which is the creator of IPFS and Filecoin. They're also a strategic partner. We also have Longhash Ventures as an acceleration partner plus as a marquee investor. This is a Singapore-based VC fund, very popular in the crypto space. And we have Antler I think for the Web2 guys, they might know Antler better. Antler is exactly like Y Combinator, slightly different in the sense that they actually back founders, not individual businesses. So in our case, me and our CTO are both part of the Antler program as part of the Antler Singapore chapter. And because we are in the sports tech domain, we also got lucky that we got selected into the Hype Sports Innovation Accelerator, which is based out of UK and Israel. It basically helps us get connections to tier one sports brands globally, so that which we can pitch them the opportunity for them to come on board and publish their NFTs on ITSMYNE. And finally, when we are looking at NFTs in general, one of the use cases which we envision will be peer-to-peer gifting and trading. So for that, we actually got invited by Cello as well. So Cello has a product called Valora, which is a custodial wallet kind of a interface, where people can simply send each other NFTs using the contact list. So basically, if I have your phone number, I can simply send you an NFT and so on. So we are integrating that part of the Cello technology into our product to make it that much more user-friendly. In terms of the opportunities which we have, with the sandbox, there are three which have already been posted on Discord. there will be more that get posted soon, right? So because we are very early stage right now, these opportunities are everywhere, from helping us to create the initial marketing materials, or the website, the landing page, the explanation video, and so on, all the way till actual NFTs. So I think the landing page, we have put up a document which is quite detailed about what we are looking to achieve from that landing page. But I think one interesting thing is this project about day zero NFTs. So since there are a lot of contributors in this group who are graphic artists and illustrators and so on, what we are looking to do is that people who become early adopters of ITSMYNE, which means that if they join our Telegram and they actually sign up on the website wait list, we want to drop them what we call a day zero NFT. Now these day zero NFTs there'll be like maybe like 2 or 3 NFTs. We will mint about 300 to 400 copies of each, and we will give them as a welcome gift on the day that the ITSMYNE product goes live. And these don't have to be sports.
Atharva, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I cannot hear you for some reason. I don't know if can somebody from the chat give a sign if it's just not sure. And I see that you are not muted, but I cannot hear you anymore. People from the chat, are you able to? Yeah, I can't hear you. Maybe you can. Yeah, maybe you can try to reconnect. Okay, I'll wait here for a couple of seconds. Maybe in the meantime, I will share my screen because or that was quick. Yes, in the meantime, I was Rebecca. I was about to share my screen because basically I have what Atharva was talking about. I have it open on forum, and that is indeed already some. Let me know in the chat when you can see my screen, if you can. Can see. Okay, perfect. So here we had the project opportunity from ITSMYNE, indeed, basically where our project coordinator posted the 2 tasks that are available right now that you can start engaging with. The one on token explainer page, where you have to basically create this landing page for them. And how we saw it is to have a group of people working on this, because it's kind of a complex, challenging tasks. Like we have the design here element, we have the content creation, the design implementation. So this is quite an extensive task. And then there is the second one, which has to do with the video. So here we have more need for creatives as well. But yeah, basically, just if you're interested, here's I will drop this link in the chat as well. This is where you can find more information about that. Yeah, Atharva, say something.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Cool. My battery just died in the middle of.
Great. Let's continue. I just show the post basically that Anna already posted. You saw probably on forum, so that folks know where to find more info on that.
No, great. Actually, I was through with my presentation anyways. That was the last slide.
Okay. So you have something else to say, or do we ask questions now?
You can ask questions. I'm actually done with what I want to convey.
Okay, perfect. No, actually, my first reaction was is that I really like the video that you showed, like the demo version on on the phone was really nice. Is that something that your guild created, or you asked some externals? Like how did you manage to create the demo version?
So actually, it was run by 2 UI UX designers who were my friends. So they helped us as like a side project kind of a thing. So we had to create all the screens on Figma, and then using those screens, this mockup was made.
Yeah, nice. No, I really like that. There is the first question in the chat from Casey. Where do I buy mine tokens?
Good. So we are actually currently in the process of doing the token based issuance. So we actually have closed our seed round of token sales. We are currently in the private round. So if you are looking to invest a ticket size of, there are basically minimum ticket sizes which are $10,000 and above. If you're looking at that, then you can talk to us about getting in on the private round. If you're looking for a smaller ticket size, the best thing to do would be to wait until mid-October, which is when we have planned the IDO. And for the IDO, we are looking at Ignition Launchpad and ProStarter. So when that happens, you can actually request an allocation through those pads directly. But if you're looking for a larger investment in the private round, then you can directly reach out to us through either of our social media channels.
All right, perfect. I see the next question already there. So when is ITSMYNE gonna leave?
Yes. So our commitment to the initial sports brands who we have onboarded is that we go live in the last week of so somewhere between the last week of November to the second week of December. So I think December for first week would be a good place to consider.
Mm-hmm. And actually, the question from me maybe about the guild on that front more, like with how many people are you? Are you hiring at the moment? Like, what's the structure of the group of people that you're working in? Like, what's the some background on that?
So what do you could you just elaborate a bit?
Yeah, just like the size of your guild, like what are you currently like? What are the roadmap for the next couple of months? Like, what are the big goals? How many people are you? Are you looking for more folks to join you? Some just general organizational, structural insights for people to get to know your guild a little bit better.
Yeah. So actually, we are actively looking to grow the headcount, so to speak, right now, because as we come closer to the IDO, the number of tasks that are to be done, both from a marketing perspective as well as without compromising on the tech and product development, there's like a lot of things on our plate right now. So we are actually looking for people of all profiles, ranging from product management, community management, graphic design, social media, performance marketing, community retention, community engagement. Also looking for a chief marketing officer. So there is a lot of things, and anybody who discovers the guild, who is on this call, or who discovers ITSMYNE, just feel free to just reach out with what you can or would like to do, because we don't have a careers page on the website yet, but that is something that we have to make happen soon. So in the meantime, if you can just reach out, tell us what your competency is, what your interests are. If it's a match, then we are happy to engage.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's interesting actually, because it's interesting in general, I think, to see like how guilds are like hiring folks and how you're finding people. So I think in that sense, maybe this is also something that we can do with Sandbox, like to post more if you need like special, well, so to say, experts or like people for very specific functions. We can also like help with promotions and let people know that there is an opportunity to start engaging. This is also why I asked the question, because I think there is some interest in there. And so people basically, if they just want to start engaging with you, like they can just reach out to you via what?
There is a basically you have a email hello@itsmyne.club. So that is the best option. But if not, we have groups on Telegram, Twitter, Discord, and all of the links are posted in the guild page which you actually showed. So all the Discord messages which we have sent also have those social media links. So you can actually just click on any of those links and reach out and just ask for speaking to the admin, and somebody from the team will directly DM you.
Yeah. Okay, that's clear. Then the next question is coming from Rebecca. I'm going to read it out loud because otherwise it will not be present in our recording. So the question is, what kind of future utility are you looking to build into the ITSMYNE NFTs? Will they be redeemable for sport team merch or something so that NFT has future use or capabilities? Two questions, actually.
Good question, Rebecca. So, there is a roadmap towards utility, right? The first utility of these NFTs is the first NFTs which are going to go live on the platform will be purely collectible NFTs, for which currently there is no asset backing for merchandise redemption and such things. These are just purely collectible items, video, image, GIF moments of match games, behind the scenes, locker room footage, and so on. But I think as the months go by, right? So maybe when we go live in November, December, this is what we will have. But around February, March, we start getting utility NFTs, which will include the category of asset-backed NFTs. And asset-backed NFTs are the type where you can actually redeem the NFT for physical merchandise. And then also we're looking at fan tokens. With fan tokens, there can be multiple opportunities. We could actually have an NFT where you actually buy a team NFT in a fan token format, and you might get a chance to do a meet and greet either online or in person with some athlete from that team. There could be another fan token which gives you special access to an event by the team, and so on. But I think one more category we are looking at is the whole idea of fractional ownership. So when we do that, we will be one of the first in the space to do it, which means that, say, all of us on this call can decide that, hey, this is one NFT which we really like, but it could be something really expensive, right? It's like, imagine some like very exclusive footage which goes for like $100,000. What you can simply do is that we can all pool funds together and co-own that NFT in a fractional ownership format. And if there is a 75% vote to sell it, whatever profit is made from that sale will be split between all of us holders in our ratio of initial contribution. So there's a lot of things in pipeline, but I think we will take it step by step so that we don't. There is less chances of us messing things up early.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, having like a gradual step-by-step plan, that's always a good idea. Also, something that comes to my mind when it comes to the NEAR ecosystem and the community development, we do have recently, since last month, I would say a huge boost of like new guilds arriving. I don't know if you had any time to actually to look at other guilds, what they're doing, because there are like NFT clubs, there are people, there are also creatives. I don't know if you had already any ideas on like how, like if you are curious in collaborating or do something together. I see you're smiling already.
Yeah, so actually we've been lucky that we spoke to a few guilds, and we have already started to working with Flying Rhino Guild. So they are helping us extensively with our social media side of things. And apart from Flying Rhino, NEAR NFT Club is also something that we have already done a collaboration with. But having said this, there are some more calls which I'm planning with guild members, and I think marketing guild, creatives guild, all of these guilds will there will be an opportunity for us to collaborate with all of these, but in a stepwise fashion. But we have already done a collaboration with Flying Rhino and the NEAR NFT Club.
Okay, interesting, cool. Yeah, I see a lot of reactions in the chat as well that people are exciting about what you do. Sam also is our, I don't know if you talked to him before, Samuel, he's our moderator, and he said that he reached out to you because he's actually an NFT artist and he has a lot of passion for sports as well. So that might be something interesting on that side. I do not see any questions at this point at our Q&A. So if there are any left, please do add them there. In the meantime, I would just maybe say something. Well, actually, no, I do still have one question for you, Atharva. You mentioned that ITSMYNE is building on Aurora AVM, right? For like portability reasons to Ethereum. How is this working so far? Like from the user experience, like is it an enjoyable journey? Is there anything remarkable to say about that?
Yeah, so basically our development team is very happy with actually two things. One is that because it's a EVM framework, they're already familiar with how to go about things. But I think NEAR's own developer documentation is also very, very clear. So because these guys have also worked with other chains and stuff, the kind of feedback that I have received as a non-technical person about NEAR is that NEAR is very, very easy to work with. And I think for a developer community, that is what matters significantly. So they are very happy that we have chosen to work with Near, so that their job becomes easier. And on the business side of things, what happens is that Near is this certified climate neutral blockchain, right? That enables us to market ITSMYNE as a climate neutral product, which helps us with which helps us differentiate to sports brands, to several target user groups, and so on. So I think it has been a very helpful collaboration to us in both sides, in the technical side of things as well as the business side of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very interesting feedback, because we featured last week. We had a guest from Shroom Kingdom, and they are building this game where basically also they've mentioned that like the reason why they went for a Near blockchain to build on is like it's really easy to read and understand all the instructions basically. So so I guess it's something applicable to many people. Sam says that's something I keep hearing a lot from a lot of developers. Yes, exactly. That Near documentation is extremely clear and specific, and not, just agree on all fronts regarding that. I think it's really this the selling point of differentiation that matters for a lot of people, especially if you're coming from a not really technical background. Makes life easier, I'm guessing. But okay, nice.
The community was very supportive. So when we were early, I think not a couple of months, maybe a month and a half back, when we actually started thinking about this more deeply, we reached out to several people. I think Shreyas, Rebecca, David, JC, all of them are extremely supportive. So I think
Shreyas and Rebecca are actually here, so just a fluttering online.
So I think it was a great experience overall.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. She says lovely things to hear. Yes, I think so indeed. All right, no, but cool. So I guess again, people can reach out to you or to us or on Discord if there are any questions. We will keep in touch on how the project opportunities are going. I know from Anna already that there are some people applying and that there is definitely interest in that. I would say maybe on general terms, it's a good moment for our contributors, if some of them are here. Just a small gentle reminder that the application period for your requests for August has started already, so you have time until 25th of August to submit your forum posts if you have been doing any work for roll-on opportunities or project work in September. So just keep in mind that 25th of September will be the deadline. And also there is something very nice that will be having more attention in the couple of next days. We will be featuring this DeFi party where we will talk about some things which are not maybe clear to broader public yet. We will have some cool projects in there. So speakers like Claudio from Metapool that launched in August, and that's an absolutely amazing project to have as well. We would be having Merchants of Near, which is another Near guild. We would have Didier from Ref Finance, which is also kind of amazing, and Casey from Wizards Guild. So that's basically the list of names, and we're really looking forward to this one because DeFi is really getting crazy. So it would be really nice to talk about this, and you're all invited there, of course. So that's register here. Rebecca is sending the link already in the chat. Thank you for this. So I would say thank you everyone for coming. Atharva, thank you so much for the beautiful presentation. Always nice to get to know folks in the environment a bit more and see what you're breathing in. So we stay in touch, definitely.
Sure. Thank you so much, Sophia.
Thank you everyone, and have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.